all we were doing were having a quiet night in, you know, together. And then your dad turns up like flaming Gestapo.
Yeah, well, you can't blame him, can you? Last time Linda were alone with her lad, she ended up...
I know. But I don't see why I should have to take the stick for Danny Weir's mistakes. It's different with me and Linda.
Oh, yeah, of course it is. We just sit there admiring each other's conversations.
Oh, it is. I mean, we haven't... Well, you know.
Biff, she's my kid sister. I'd sooner not think about it if you don't mind.
Yeah, well, that's all I've been doing, no matter what your dad reckons.
Look, you're not going to get round me, Dad. I've been trying it for years. Maybe you and Linda should calm down for a bit.
No chance. I mean, why should we? On any road, it's you your dad should be looking out for. Your goings-on have been making Casanova look like a flaming Boy Scout.
Look, me and Kim have finished. I keep telling Kathy that, but she still won't let me stop over.
Yeah, well, maybe she's just seeing whether you can behave yourself for a bit.
Well, looks like I'm going to have to become a monk before she's convinced.
Has anyone seen my husband?
Yeah, he's in office, I think.
All right, thanks.
So it's over between you two, is it? She can't keep away from you.
Right, sweetheart, where's your coat?
It's on the bed.
Go and fetch it, then we'll have to rush.
Is my dog better yet?
No, not yet. Go on, hurry up. Why is Kim handing out dolls all of a sudden? She's hardly noticed Alice before.
Look, Kathy, you've not to let her out of your sight.
Stop fretting, will you? We'll be fine.
Make sure you see her all the way into the gate.
Yes, of course I will.
It's just if anything should happen to her. Here you are. Bye.
Bye.
Come on then, hurry up.
Tomorrow, can we make a start on that front room?
Sorry, love. Promised Jack I'd cover for him.
Why?
I can't tell you. I am sworn to secrecy.
Oh, don't be daft, never to include me. Ed, look, I tell you everything.
Chris and Rachel.
Yeah?
They're getting married.
No. How come it's a secret?
Well, to stop Frank Tate finding out and ruining it, I suppose.
Morning, love.
Discussing your next plan for ruining my life?
You're doing a good enough job yourself.
You can't expect me to stay here in the middle of nowhere every night.
I expect you to do as your parents tell you.
You talk to me as if I was still 12 years old. Me and Biff were only chatting.
You and Danny Weir had separate bedrooms, but it didn't stop you getting yourself pregnant.
How stupid do you think I am?
Look, your dad came round because we were worried about you.
Well, then you're just going to have to learn to trust me, aren't you?
You what? Every time you go to the post office, we think you've got to Timbuktu for the weekend.
Yeah, well, I wish I was. Then I wouldn't have to put up with you ranting on at me all the time.
You want to watch your lip, Linda? You're going to get yourself some right trouble, lady.
You know I feel sorry for you. Because I can come and go, but you're stuck with him.
Hey!
Leave her, love. She'll come to her senses.
You're being very mysterious.
Am I? Hope you're saying that in 20 years' time.
Where are you going?
I'm going shopping for my wedding dress, if you must know. Sarah and I are going on a spree.
I'll come with you. Make sure you don't spend too much.
No, you won't. We want us to have some fun.
Oh, dear.
What?
Dad's inviting us to his party.
I think we might be busy.
Yeah, trying to make a peace offering.
If he's trying to buy us out, it's going to take more than the blooming cocktail party.
The sooner this wedding is over, the better.
Hey, if you feel like that, it can be over before it started.
No, I didn't mean that. It's just the constant pressure of trying to keep Dad from finding out.
Yeah, well, it's not for much longer. Joseph's dinner's in the fridge. Just needs warming up.
Yeah, Scott, you been at my records?
As if.
Girls?
You're the only person in the world who still listens to those records.
Not anymore. They've all disappeared. 30 years it took me to get those records together, and they vanished in the twinkling of an eye.
Well, you won't be able to be a DJ if you haven't got anything to play.
Well spotted, love, so we better flame him on. Find them, haven't we?
What's the point? It's all old-fashioned rubbish anyway.
Scott, that rubbish is the carefully compiled chronicle of a golden age.
Yeah, yeah. And Elvis lives in Conington. Right, nobody leaves until we find them.
I'm going to be late for school. I've got a spelling test. See ya!
If I find out you've hidden them, Scott.
Scott does have a point, Vic. It is their dance. They should be able to play what they want.
But they don't know what they want, do they? Tonight was my big chance to get them into something decent. I'll find those records if I have to move heaven and earth.
Well, I am getting a bit nervous now.
I'm not surprised. You sure you're doing the right thing?
Jack?
I mean, not telling Frank.
Hey, it's our day. Get Frank involved. Next thing you know, you're talking about Westminster Abbey.
You are staying here the night, aren't you?
Oh, I'm not into all that superstitious stuff. And I can't leave Chris on his own.
Oh, it might be your last chance for a while. Jack will keep Chris company, won't you?
Yeah, if I have to.
All right, we'll make a night of it.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. What are you doing for lunch? Meeting Nick for a pint. I'm trying to cheer him up.
You're not going to set much of an example, are you? Busy morning?
No. It's just having prison warden for parents is really starting to get to me.
Why? What's happened?
Well, Dad's treating me like I'm subnormal. He won't let me out of his sight.
Look, try and understand what he's going through.
Why?
You'll always be his little girl. He's bound to think that part of what you've been through is his fault.
He doesn't care about me. He just likes having someone to shout at.
That's not true.
And how am I supposed to get over it if everything he says keeps reminding me of what I did?
Linda!
I'm late.
Well, Terence, you certainly hit the big time with this one. Here's to the kiddies' disco. I think it's very noble of you, Terry.
I can't say he's had much choice.
Rum and Coke, please make it a large one.
Are we all set then?
Must be joking. Vic's lost his record collection.
Oh, well, surely that's a cause for celebration, eh?
Oh, he's gutted. Goes on about Elvis and that, but it's all shawaddy-waddy and status quo.
Ah, well, let's hope it stays lost, eh? Don't worry. We'll get something together. This is on me.
Oh, thanks, Terry. What would I do without you?
And Eric. He's offered to do the soft drinks bar.
Oh, thank you, Eric. That's very good of you.
Just to make sure the little rascals keep off the antiques, meet me there at 6.
You asking me for a date?
I'm offering you overtime.
Hi, hello.
Hiya, I got your half.
Cheers. How's it feel to be home?
Oh, just great.
I hate hospitals. They're always full of sick people.
Biff, I just wanted to apologise for last night.
Oh, yeah? Go on, then.
Well, it's just that, I hope we didn't take it the wrong way.
What? The fact you don't trust me? Or you think I'd take advantage of Linda after all she's been through?
Biff, it ain't like that.
Mum, we've just come in here for a quiet drink, and we're well chaperoned.
Oh, give up with that pair of you.
Yeah, well, I only wish you would.
Rachel, what exactly are you looking for?
No, I'll know it when I see it.
Well, the last one was lovely.
Don't wear white. Chris will fall out of his wheelchair.
Ah, this is more like it.
I hope so. We've been everywhere else. Shouldn't Biff be doing this?
I was taking Nick for a drink.
You didn't fancy it?
Well, I'm not exactly Nick's favourite person at the moment, am I? So I thought I'd
Yeah,
just...
well, that makes two of us. It doesn't have to be like this between us. Should at least be friends.
Aye.
So, how are things with Kathy?
I'm just keeping me at arm's length at the moment. Not until wedding, at least.
Well, that's months away.
It's my punishment.
For us? Well, was I worth it? I don't know how she can resist it.
Kim.
Well, it's hard for me, having you around all the time. Being able to touch you, pretending nothing ever happened.
I wish it never had.
I don't think this is going to work anymore. If we can't be together, well, I don't think I want you here. Perhaps you'd look for another job.
So you're giving Mick sack, are you?
This is where it all began.
Well, I think
I miss you, David. Just one kiss, for old time's sake.
I bet Nick's under somebody's feet at Kathy's.
Yeah. The sooner he gets back to work, the better.
Have you been feeding the horses all this time?
Hi.
You must have been right hungry.
Right, I better get off to Dingle's.
Ooh, hard luck. If you're not back by tomorrow, I'll send cavalry in.
Well, this is obviously the place to be.
Frank, what on earth are you doing here?
Struggling to find something for Kim. She's been working so hard.
This could be the one. What do you... Frank?
You look fabulous. It could have been made for you.
We were going to tell you, eventually.
Typical Chris. Ignores our invite, and all the time he's plotting to make a grand entrance.
To your party?
Oh yeah, of course.
You've made my day. Let me buy it for you.
No, it doesn't really suit me.
He's terrific.
It's a bit formal for a party.
Well, at least let me buy you both lunch.
No, actually, I've got to go and look after Joseph. Excuse me.
I loved it. What did you think?
Not quite right.
All right, I suppose I'll have to bow to your better judgment. Look, while I've got you, what do you know about negligees?
Hey up, it's Frank Tate's lackey.
All right, Butch. Hey, has he agreed to our list of improvements then?
No, not all of them.
What then? The B-day, sunken bath.
My waterbed.
Outside toilet, new gutter in, and some structural work.
Is that it?
That's all Mr. Tate's funding for.
Well, what are we paying flipping rent for then?
You haven't been. That's why I'm here.
Bet Frank Tate's got gold taps on his bath.
Aye, and I can just see that Kin Tate underneath a power shower.
Look, all I know is you've fallen a bit behind. I'm here to find out why.
Oh, that's banks for you, isn't it? I told them that whatever they do, make sure the rent's paid on time. When I took out the standing order.
Standing order?
I tell you what, why don't you come back in a week or two? I'll pop in and have a word.
I'll come back in a couple of days. And I'm not leaving here without first month's rent. I'll see you.
Well, better make a bed up for him then.
Hi. Spent all your inheritance?
Let's see.
No, you can wait till tomorrow. And I bumped into your dad while I was trying on my dress.
You mean he knows about the wedding?
Worse. Thinks I was buying it for the party.
Ah, well, he's in for a double surprise then.
I nearly died when I saw him. Maybe we should just tell him.
No, we've come this far. I just can't wait to see their faces when they find out we've done it.
Hey, I hope you're not marrying me just to see everyone's reactions.
People get married for worse reasons. Hey, come here. This is our last night of living in sin.
Well, I forgot to tell you. Me and Joseph are going to go and stay up at the farm.
What about me?
Oh, you'll be all right. Jack's coming to keep you company.
Frank Tate's not fit to be our landlord. I mean, how are we supposed to make a go of this B&B thing if we can't improve the ambience?
Huh? Tourist board's ever unique. Shouldn't change your winning formula.
Oh, well, Sam ain't gone already, has he?
You're not going out, are you? I've just made you tea.
We're gonna get some chips, aren't we?
Where to?
There's a disco in Village Hall. Aren't you coming out in?
You must be joking. That place will be full of 14-year-olds.
I know, it's brilliant, isn't it?
What do you reckon, Dave? I'm trying to wrap it out of Kim's way.
Oh, sorry, Frank. Thought it was meant for me.
Well, it's not exactly your colour, is it? What, she thinks you go for it?
You'd be mad not to.
That's what I thought.
Oh, Frank, you're back.
Well, this was supposed to be a surprise, but now everybody's seen it.
Thank you. It's beautiful. Well, what do you think, David? Will it suit me?
Don't embarrass the lad. Come on, you can try it on for me.
Hope that stuff's industrial strength.
Ha-ha.
He's not found him yet, has he?
No, he's been getting warmer though.
Aha!
Bam!
I knew it. I'll trust you lot as far as I can throw you.
I told you you should have burnt them.
Bingo. My babies.
You in tonight, Dave?
No, I'm gonna have my tea at Kathy's.
Right, I'm off out.
You're not seriously going out in that, are you?
If you said you liked it, I'd be worried.
Not much danger of that, then.
Right, everyone finished. Won't be late.
Have a good time, love.
Right, good night. Hey, Roy, hang on. You got your cap on back to front.
Oh, well. Just 3 of us then.
Yeah.
course, it's all right for our Roy and David to get up to God knows what. But Linda's stuck at home with the parents. Again.
See Vic's going down a storm, then.
Yeah. I reckon I'll have to drum up a bit of business, though.
Hey, it's supposed to be a soft drinks bar. You'll get me shot.
There's no markup on dandelion and burdock. Whereas with this, don't worry, you'll get your share.
How much did you get for your granny?
Hey, them birds over there are on for it, I reckon. Are you coming for a chat?
Get off me stage, will you? Just coming up to me solo. I'm at Wembley Arena.
All right, Van Halen. Just watch and learn.
Yeah.
All right, gorgeous. What's your name?
Louise, what's yours?
Butch.
Butch? What, after Dog Art, Tom and Jerry?
No, after someone who's dead hard and shouldn't be messed with.
Really? Your parents must have been disappointed with you.
Anyway, grab your coat. You're pulled, like.
Didn't bring one. Butch, don't let me keep you.
Right. Spread the word, vodka and lemonade, pound a shot.
Aye, all right, after this song's finished.
Hiya.
Hi.
All right, mate. Oh. Here. It's an invite for the tape party. Kim's asked me to make sure you go.
I'm busy.
Just me and you, then?
Don't think so.
Oh, come on, Kathy. Kim has given Nick his job back.
I can't stop you working there, but I don't see why you have to socialise with the woman.
Of course I do. It's me job. Anyway, I've said I'm going.
Well, I'm not turning up at some party just so Kim can sit there laughing at us. It's all she lives for, manipulating everyone for her own entertainment.
Oh, Kathy, you ought to be a bit more selective with your company. Do you know that?
Can't you see they're trying to make it up to you?
How come you're the only person who can't see through it, Dave?
I don't know why I bother.
Right, that's $2.50 or $5 if you want them pepping up.
We need somewhere to get evening going.
There you go. Thank you. Yeah.
Don't know, you're supposed to dance to all this lot?
By looks of things, not at Dingle's.
This isn't exactly what I had in mind when we planned it.
Well, Vic seems to be having the time of his life.
Sadly, he's the only one that is.
Do you think I could get up to take a break?
Well, it's worth a try.
It's great here, Mr. Pollard. Them drinks are a bit strong, though.
I'm paying you to work. Those two with a bucket of cold water over them. Go on, keep an eye on those oiks. Make sure they don't go on my furniture.
Right. Then I'll have another vodka.
I don't you think you should take a break, mate?
You deserve it.
They'll be warmed up soon.
Hey, there's a drink for your bar.
All right, then. Just 5 minutes, eh?
Go on, then.
Right then, we've got something a bit decent at last, everyone. It's a bit of Supergrass.
We're only trying to protect your love.
Protect me from what?
I don't believe this.
In my day, if a lass had been through all that, she wouldn't have dared show her face.
Yeah, well, in your day, they still burnt women at the stake.
Can't you just for once show a bit of respect?
Then why don't you go for a pint, eh?
Because I'm trying to get her to face up to what she's done to herself. It's not just her that's suffering through all this, you know.
You don't know how I'm feeling. You'll never know. I didn't know who I could turn to.
You could have come to us.
Oh, yeah, and I can just see your faces. Hi, Dad, by the way, I'm pregnant. Yeah, you'd have been dead understanding. And Danny didn't want to know. And I was too scared to tell you. So what could I do?
So you went and took some vet's drugs and nearly killed yourself, eh? Great.
What choice did I have? You always wanted me to be your perfect little girl. If I thought you were there for me, if I thought for 1 second you'd have helped me through it, it could have been different. You're supposed to be able to talk to your parents.
And it never cropped up in your selfish little mind that it was your lying and your scheming that got you into trouble in the first place.
Oh, give it a rest, will you, Ned?
Stop putting all the blame on me. If I had parents who cared about me, we could have discussed it, gone through the options, but I would have done anything to avoid telling you.
We can't believe half you say in the first place.
Because you don't care about me. All you care about is what looks right and your precious reputations in the village, and I can't live like this anymore.
Linda?
I've had enough. I want to move on, because I can't spend another night under the same roof as him.
Oh, well done, Ned. Brilliant.
Oi! Mr. Pollard will not be pleased.
Thanks, Terry. You've been brilliant.
That's all right. Hey, we'll do it again. Only next time let me choose DJ, eh?
Oh, Vic. He was looking forward to giving them all a musical education.
Okay, sorry about this, everyone. I've just been asked to play one more for the old Wrinklies. This one's by some old guy.
Come on, Vic, this is our song.
Nah, I'm not in the mood. Hey, come on, man.
This'll teach you to snog under Mr. Pollard's sofa.
You're dead!
Linda, what's the matter?
I'm not going back there, Biff. I never want to see him again.
Linda, love. Are you all right?
No, I'm not. I haven't got a family anymore. Because I've left home. Can I come and live here with you?